Good evening, class. How are you tonight?
We're good, sir.
I'm having a fine or a great day, sir.
We're fine, sir.
The internet is slow, but I can manage, sir.
That is great. Everyone is good. We're all good. Are tonight's reporters available?
Yes, sir. We are present, sir.
I will be the one who will do the share screening, sir.
Alright, seems everyone is prepared tonight. Let's start right away.
Good evening, everyone. Me and my partner will present to you Expressivism of William Wordsworth.
Hi there.
First, let me explain to all of you what is expressivism and expressive theory. According to the theory, the work is judged by its sincerity to the poet's vision and state of mind. Such viewpoints were developed by Romantic critics and are still relevant today. The expressive theory of art was based on Wordsworth's definition of poetry as the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings recollected in tranquility.
Expressionism was originally a German painting movement, but it soon increased into other literary arts as well. Expressive criticism examines a literary work in relation towards its author. Poetry is defined as an expression, overflow, or utterance of feeling, or as the products of the poet's emotions.
So here is our poem for expressivism theory entitled I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, or most commonly known as Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that flows on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 eyes saw at a glance,
Tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils.
So here are the interpretation of the poem that we've come up using the expressivism theory.
The poem is about on how William Wordsworth expressed when he is at the state of peace and quietness. The poem itself mentions about wandering lonely as a cloud and watch everything unfolds on the ground.
It also mentioned the beauty of nature itself and of the night sky. Wordsworth also mentioned on thinking of how solitude can bring peace in time to reflect, adore, and appreciate the beauty of nature in one poem.
So that's it for our report. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rice and Miss Mungado, for the presentation. So, about your presentation, it's short, simple, and easy to understand. The choice of colors for the PowerPoint presentation is good enough. All the students can read the words that are being typed in. Overall, I'll give you 30 points max.
Thank you, sir.
Since we have already understood what is expressivism, I want the rest of the class to provide lines from the other literary work that belongs to expressivism. I'll give you 5 minutes to think. Any reactions?
None so far, sir.
Okay, no reactions, meaning everyone understands the literary criticism. Okay, time starts now.
A few moments later.
Time's up, everyone. Let's start with Tejas, then Augusto, Lopez, and Kadugdug. So, Miss Tejas, are you ready? Please share example.
Hi everyone! One literary piece that shows expressivism is in the poem entitled The Solitary Reaper by William Wordsworth. It appears in these lines, "Whatever the maiden sang, I listened, motionless and still. And as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more." The poem tells that the poet mesmerized by the song despite his inability to decipher the meaning of it. He understands that it is a sad song. No matter where he goes, he can still hear the music inside in his heart. That experience left a beautiful impact which gave him an everlasting pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So my chosen expressivism literary piece is "This Is Me" song by Killa Settle and the British Showman Ensemble. So the line is, when the sharpest words, when a cat me down, I'm gonna send a plaid, gonna draw me out. I am a brave, I am bruised, I am who I am meant to be, and this is me. And This Is Me is a song is all about standing up for yourself, being proud of who you are, and accepting yourself with all your deformities and insecurities. And yes, loving yourself even when there's nobody else around you who loves you back. And this is an expressivism literary piece because it shows that the singer is showing her emotion through the songs. Also, we can read on the song that it represents her inner soul rather than external world of the singer. And that would be all. Thank you.
So my chosen literary piece would be Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. So hello everyone. Is a representative of hatred. Yeah. The line where some say that it stated that some say the world will end in fire, some say an ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold them with those hope, favor, fire. So the meaning of that specific line is hatred and power of emotions are the major themes of that specific line. So the poet discusses the destructive features of human emotions, and then he uses the symbol of fire and the ice to show how desires and hatred contribute to making the world stand at emotions or the verge of chaos. So also these powerful emotions will eventually drag the world into a somewhat catastrophic scene or a catastrophic end. And then as this poem is about the apocalypse, The poet clearly expresses how the world will end. So that's my explanation about the line. So thank you.
A pleasant evening to everyone. My chosen example is a lyrical poetry entitled This Is Me Trying by Taylor Swift. The line is, they told me all my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential. Taylor wrote this song accepting that she will always be eager to please and always partially at fault in her most intimate feelings. Swift delivers This Is Me Trying, which shows she also accepts there will always be room to get better. And this is an example of an expressivism because the author, or Taylor Swift herself, is expressing her innermost emotion by writing it into a song or a lyrical poetry. Thank you.
Now give yourself a round of applause. I am very glad that everyone understands the lesson tonight clearly. Since this type of literary criticism is useful to your major, Bachelor of Arts in Literature. And I hope all to continue to be a good children of God and good citizens to the country. So just kidding lang. So our meeting has reached its end. God bless and keep safe everyone. Goodbye and see you next meeting for another discussion.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
I'm going to end this meeting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.